Miss Bailey Hubbard. Like when I met most of you, I met Bailey in her digital literacy class as a freshman. As you recall, in August of 2020, we were just coming back from that extended spring break we call the stay-at-home order. We were all masked, and at some point in the first semester, Mount Notre Dame moved to a hybrid situation where students were in person only one day for class and at home on Zoom for the other day of class. Forming a solid relationship with students was a challenge. However, not with Bailey. Even the mask couldn't hide her brilliant dimpled smile and the effortless joy she exudes. Beyond DigLit, I have had the pleasure of having Bailey in my business, marketing, and entrepreneurship classes. I've worked with her through GAA and traveled with her to the Sisters of Notre Dame Dana Muir Student Leadership Conference in Boston, Massachusetts last summer. I'd like you to imagine for a moment a vibrant soccer arena like the TQL Stadium. Perhaps you have been to an FC Cincinnati soccer game, or maybe watched our very own Rose Lavelle play with the U.S. women's national team and noticed a group of cheering fans sitting behind the north goal. The people sitting there are the biggest, most loyal Cincinnati soccer fans you'll ever see. They are FC Cincinnati's #1 fans. Do you know what the section of that stadium is called? Most appropriately, it's the Bailey. Bailey Hubbard is Mount Notre Dame's #1 fan. She's the first to get you all on your feet at games and pep rallies. She's your #1 fan. She's the first in class to congratulate or cheer on a classmate for a job well done. And she's the first to get people to volunteer for silly games in front of the whole school at a pep rally. Just like St. Julie Billiard, Bailey is charming, and people are drawn to her because of who she is. Many believed in St. Julie, trusted her, and wanted to be a part of her future endeavors. Bailey makes it so you won't say no and you want to be a part of her shenanigans. Like me, playing in a live Family Feud game where DigLit was not the #1 favorite class at MMD, or playing in a game of knockout, or doing a Just Dance in front of the whole school at a pep rally. For the record, I had never played knockout before or seen a Just Dance until those moments. She brings us out of our comfort zone, just like St. Julie did with the sisters. St. Julie Billiard was known as the smiling saint, a beacon of light to those around her, and as a woman whose life epitomized the virtues of compassion, resilience, and boundless joy. Despite facing challenges and adversity, she remained steadfast in her belief that love and kindness could conquer all obstacles, much like Bailey Hubbard. Bailey is resilient. Bailey is a 3-year member of our volleyball program. Last year, during her junior year, Bailey did not make the varsity team. This might be news to some because through grace, maturity, and her resilience, she did not let it get her down. While she may have been hurt and disappointed, she, like I said before, was their #1 fan, cheering them on by becoming the team manager and getting the fans to become a little bit rowdy. Spell it with me, ROWDY, during the games. By not making the volleyball team, it paved the way for her to become more actively involved at the Winton Place Youth Center, in student government, and GAA. Ultimately, Bailey became the voice for Scores and More, giving us our daily sports report, and she was elected as president for Province U, both of which probably wouldn't have been on her radar had she made the volleyball team. Again, Bailey is resilient. So much so that because she never gave up after not making the volleyball team, she conditioned and tried out again her senior year and made the team, and as an even bigger bonus, was able to be on the same team as her sister Kendall. This past fall, they played together in what may have been referenced at their house as the sister season. People outside of Mount Notre Dame see Bailey's enthusiasm. They see her joy, her spirit, her drive, and her resilience. Anonymously, someone in the fall nominated Bailey for the Cincinnati High School Volleyball Ranking Scholarship through a Facebook group started by a local dad who just loves high school volleyball. Although Bailey did not win the scholarship, she had many nominations, and the administrator for the Facebook group, as well as Gold Star Chili, the new sponsor of the scholarship, decided that beginning next year, a 2025 Cincinnati area volleyball player will be receiving the Bailey Hubbard Scholarship. They named the scholarship she was nominated for after her. Here are just a sampling of what people outside of Mount Notre Dame said about her when the announcement about the scholarship was made. Yes, she did not win, but this kid is the reason I love sports. Her human side is better than most of us will ever be. Her leadership is unmatched. She touched so many and is one of my girls' favorite players. The coolest thing is that she represents a group that may fly under the radar, yet brings something so special and extremely valuable to a team. And it's hard to beat that. What I admire about Bailey was that she didn't pout or blame or stop when things didn't go the way she wanted last year. She just took up her gauntlet and decided to make an impact wherever she could. I believe that each one of us has the power to be like Bailey Hubbard. We can be beacons of joy in a world that often feels dimmed by challenges and uncertainty. We can infuse every moment of our lives with the kind of spirit that inspires others to cheer alongside us. I have been fortunate to witness firsthand the incredible impact that Bailey's joy, spirit, and resiliency can have on those around her. Whether it's through a warm smile, a kind word, a Steve Harvey impression, or a boom to boom, she has the power to brighten someone's day and make their world a little bit brighter. I know this because this is what Bailey does for me. I am proud of all of Bailey's accomplishments, but I'm even more excited to know that the University of Kentucky has no idea how much brighter their campus will shine when Bailey ultimately becomes their #1 fan too. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Bailey Hubbard.